Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 2015 National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. My name is Ariana Risk, and I am the current NHS President. We are pleased to have you all with us today. Now, for the Pledge of Allegiance, Adam Potter, a current member of NHS.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Next, Tanya Stanley, the class of 2016, will be singing the national anthem for us.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Next, we welcome Dr. Rizzi, the Superintendent of Stoughton Public Schools.
Good evening. National Honor Society inductees, members, parents, relatives, friends, teachers, welcome to this wonderful ceremony. Tonight, we honor and recognize your academic accomplishments, as well as the contributions to your school and to the greater community that you have made. Each of you has been chosen from a very competitive field because you demonstrated excellence in not one, but in numerous ways. Even though you're still very young, you've made more positive impact on the world around you than some people are able to do in a lifetime. George Bernard Shaw once said, "Life isn't about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself." You're here today because of the choices you've made in the journey of creating yourself. You've chosen to strive for excellence. You have chosen to offer service. You have chosen to demonstrate character and initiative. Every day, you'll continue to make choices that will contribute to the person you're becoming, a person whose values are reflected in the values of this organization of which you are about to become a part. We at the Stoughton Public Schools wish you continued success, fulfillment, and happiness. I hope that this honor that you've earned and will receive tonight will help you to achieve more of what you want to do and what you want to be in the future. Congratulations.
Next, we have School Committee Member Joyce Husseini.
Good evening. Welcome, National Honor Society inductees, current members, parents, guests, administration, and to the teachers whom you've chosen to recognize here tonight as instrumental in your success. I am honored to be able to welcome you on behalf of the school committee and congratulate you for this significant accomplishment. The 4 pillars upon which National Honor Society are built are scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Scholarship is more than just your GPA. It is the quest for knowledge. And you are on the course for acceptance to the country's finest universities. But more important than that, you've established yourself as lifelong learners, people who are hungry to know more. Service is defined as the action of helping others, but it is your selflessness in giving of your time that has earned you this recognition today. You have made your community a better place by your actions, and your service has touched many. I'll define leadership by what it is not. Leadership is not power, nor is it title. Leadership is the ability to listen, to inspire, and to empower. The day may come when you hold a title that indicates to the world that you are powerful, but remember, you have a greater obligation to lead. And finally, character. You are defined by your character, but character cannot be measured by any one instance in time. It's not the score you received on a test. It's not the number of hours of community service you've logged. It is rather the sum of your actions. It's the very essence of who you are. Character is not what you do to be recognized, but it's what you do when no one's watching. Inductees, I congratulate you tonight for this achievement. But none of us achieves anything of worth on our own. So I also congratulate your parents, your teachers, and your community who have instilled in you the values of scholarship, service, leadership, and character, and who have helped raise remarkable young adults. I am proud to be a member of the learning community that has supported you, and we are incredibly proud of you tonight. And I look forward for the great things yet to come. Congratulations.
Next, we have Ms. Miller, the principal of Stoughton High School.
Welcome. It's nice to see so many Stoughton High School parents, Stoughton School community members, superintendents of schools, Dr. Rizzi, esteemed teacher honoree, Miss Amy Scalane, National Honor Society chapter officers, current National Honor Society members, and of course the 2015 inductees. This is a great night to be principal of Stoughton High School. It is one of my favorite evenings in the school year. It is a privilege to participate in this ceremony. Tonight the school bestows one of the highest all-around awards upon you, the inductees. The National Honor Society has been recognizing outstanding student achievement since 1921. Being a member of National Honor Society is a distinction that holds significance throughout a student's academic life and beyond. As I look at the current members and the inductees, I'm reminded of the purpose of the National Honor Society: to create enthusiasm for scholarship, to stimulate a desire to render service, to promote leadership, and to develop character in students. Each of you have given countless hours of service, held leadership positions at school, in sports, or through other organizations. You are resourceful, positive, courteous, enthusiastic, good problem solvers, promoters of school activities, idea contributors, dependable, and persons who exemplify positive attitudes about life. You are cooperative, demonstrate high standards of honesty and reliability, show courtesy, concern, and respect for others. Most impressive of all, you do all of this while shouldering a full load of classes and maintaining the highest academic performance. Stoughton High School's mission is to foster the development of responsible citizens who value high academic expectations, diversity, and excellence. It is clear that each of you is a model for our mission. Thank you for your contributions to the school community, and congratulations on your induction into the Stoughton High School School Chapter of the National Honor Society.
Next, we have our keynote speaker, Ms. Scalane.
Thank you so much to the Honor Society for asking me to speak at your induction ceremony. I am truly flattered that you would think of me for this event, and I want first of all to congratulate you on the recognition of your outstanding scholarship, leadership, service, and character. I assume that you invited me to speak now because you figured, at 41 years old and 17 years into my teaching career at Stoughton High School, that I might have some relevant guidance to give you. I do, in fact, have important advice that I want to convey to you. You are all perched on the edge of adulthood, many of you making incredibly important decisions about your future in the upcoming weeks. And with that in mind, I wanted to take the few minutes I have to speak to you about an issue that is important to me. It is something that I've already discussed with my classes a bit, but because of the pressing demands of curriculum, I've had to limit class time dedicated to it. Therefore, while I have the chance, I'm going to present a brief synopsis of all 7 Rocky movies and tie them into themes in American history. Kidding. Seriously though, Rockies 1 and 2 are the best. Instead, I suppose the best I can try to do is let you in on a secret that age and experience teach you, and if I may be so bold, presume to make myself an example. I wrote college recommendations for 32 seniors last year, 25 this year, and you know that I like to start my recommendations with a relevant quote. Helen Keller said, "There are no shortcuts to anywhere worth going," and I believe that to be true in life. You should all know this well, since you are reaching the culmination of almost 12 years of academic work. For myself, I started working towards my doctorate in education in curriculum and teaching at Boston University almost 12 years ago as well, in January 2005. Over the course of 7 years, I taught here full-time, took 15 classes at BU, got married, had my 2 children, and in the spring of 2013, I studied for and passed my 2 comprehensive exams. For the last 2 years, I've been working on my dissertation. I'm about 100 pages into what will be around a 250-page paper on, wait for it, the comparison of Civil War diaries to United States history textbooks. It's interesting to me. I cannot tell you how many people along the way have advised me to quit. I cannot tell you how many nights I've longed to curl up on the couch in front of one of the aforementioned Rocky movies and just pitch my piles of papers into the trash. But I won't. I want to finish it. I want my daughter to see me do it. And I want the 35 young women sitting here tonight to see me do it. I want her and you to see that many things worth achieving take perseverance, sacrifice, and dedication. And maybe it's the historian in me that wants to finish for all the women denied education in the past and in the present. Maybe I just want the prestige. Probably it's a bit of all these things. Sometimes in life, you're going to take steps backwards. Sometimes it's hard to see the end. I'm sure you've felt this way along your educational journey. But we're almost at a goal line, you and I, one that completes a path we've both been on a comparable amount of time. Let's keep pushing forward until we reach our full potential. Congratulations again on the recognition of your remarkable achievements. Thank you very much, and in the immortal words of Rocky Balboa in the classic Rocky IV, going in one more round when you don't think you can, that's what makes all the difference in your life. Thank you.
We'd like to thank Ms. Scalane for her beautiful speech. Now, each of the officers will explain the 4 pillars of the National Honor Society. To begin, I will describe the first pillar, scholarship. Scholarship is not about being the most skilled or the most intellectual person. It is about having an intellectual curiosity that drives one not only to enjoy learning new things, but to also have the persistence and integrity to apply oneself in understanding difficult concepts. Through hard work, scholars strive to become more educated individuals that are better suited to initiating positive change in society. This pillar can only be achieved through diligence and effort. Scholarship means always doing the best work possible, regardless of the impending reward. Next, Julia Foy, the tutoring coordinator, will describe the second pillar, service.
Service is a pillar that can be achieved in infinite ways. The willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without compensation or recognition of any kind is a quality that is essential for the National Honor Society. Each member of NHS strives to provide service to the surrounding communities in order to benefit those around them. Service is not just to satisfy a requirement set by NHS or for college applications, but to help another through reaching out to them due to deeply rooted values.
Now, Michaela Peck, also a tutoring coordinator, will discuss the third pillar, leadership.
Leadership means the influence you have on people to do something extraordinary. A leader is someone who is not afraid to stand by his or her decision, even if that sometimes means standing alone. Leaders have a drive to transform the world. A leader is that person everyone looks to for advice, confidence, and a smile. A leader is someone who overcomes obstacles each day, not only for themselves, but to better the lives of others. A leader is made up of the other 4 pillars of National Honor Society: scholarship, service, and character. Being a leader means having an innate belief that the sky is never the limit.
Finally, Alyssa McGillicuddy will discuss the 4th pillar, character.
Character means having the qualities of honesty, courage, trustworthiness, and integrity. Honesty requires you to display fairness in all activities and situations, even when it means losing or experiencing a negative outcome. Courage involves showing honesty with confidence and resolve, even in the face of opposition. Integrity is having the courage to stand by your morals despite peer pressure and competing interests. Character is not something that can be taught, but rather something that must be modeled through example. Character may be the most difficult pillar to define theoretically, but ironically, it may be the most easy to identify in practice.
Now we will begin the official introduction of all new members. Sponsors, when your name is called, could you please stand up?
Hannah Arujo has chosen to honor Mr. Mark. Hannah has been a member of the field hockey team for 3 years. Hannah is also a part of the DECA and Student Council. Hannah works part-time at Dunkin' Donuts, and she loves Christmas. Hannah Arujo.
Jordan Asmus is chosen to honor Mrs. Claudia Lacadero. Jordan has been a member of the soccer team for 3 years. He has been a Stoyac basketball coach while playing club soccer year-round. Jordan works part-time at the Stoughton YMCA, where he coaches children of all ages in basketball, flag football, and soccer, while refereeing men's basketball games. Along with his academic studies, Jordan spends his free time volunteering with his friends and family. Jordan Asmus.
Lino Azul is chosen to honor Mrs. Sullivan. Lino has been a member of the football team for 3 years and boys indoor track and field team for 1. Lino is also an active member of Nightline, the school's students broadcast. Lino has coached youth basketball for 3 years and works part-time at Stoughton Bakery. Lino loves his 2 nephews, Joey and Nasi. Lino Azul.
Stevens Bontemps would like to honor Mr. King. Stevens is an active member of the school's music department and enjoys being part of the Tuesday Jazz Band and Marching Band. He runs cross country in the fall and is a tennis captain in the spring. Stevens is also a member of the school's math team. In his free time, he likes to spend time with friends and listen to music. Stevens Bontemps.
David Salucci has chosen to honor Carrie Morrison. David has been a member of the football team for 3 years. He was appointed captain for the upcoming lacrosse team. He currently works part-time at Amelia's restaurant. He is also a member of DECA. David Salucci. Colin Cochran has chosen to honor Mrs. Murphy, his 4th grade teacher at the Daw School. Colin is captain of the cross-country team and also runs winter and spring track. He is the treasurer of his class and a member of student council. Colin is a counselor at Camp Westwoods during the summer. Colin Cochran.
Amelia Cochran is chosen to honor Mrs. Morrison. Amelia has just finished her 3rd season of varsity soccer and also participates in basketball and track. She is a member of both marching band and jazz band and the math team. Amelia is the band librarian. Amelia loves dogs. Amelia Cochran.
Megan Esco has chosen to honor Mrs. Gallen. Megan has been a member of field hockey, basketball, and softball since freshman year. She has also been a peer mediator since her freshman year. Megan is in the band and chorus, and she plays the trumpet. She volunteers in the preschool room at Grace Church every Sunday. During the summer, Megan is a camp counselor at Stoughton Extended Day. Megan Oswald.
Shannon Flaherty is honoring Mrs. Daniels. She has been a three-sport athlete playing volleyball, basketball, and sophomore, both freshman and sophomore year. Shannon has been class president since her freshman year, and she is still the leader of her class. She has spent many hours volunteering for the Stoughton Youth Softball Stroke Program. Also, Shannon has volunteered for her church at various community service activities, including Christmas in the City for homeless children and their families. She worked at Daddy's Dairy for 3 years and now is cashier at Cass's Corner Store. Shannon enjoys hanging out with her friends, shopping, and spending time with her 3 older sisters, Shannon Flaherty.
Anthony Jordan has chosen to honor Mrs. Angelos. Anthony has been a member of Spectrum for 3 years and is currently the treasurer. He is an avid member of the math team and marching band. Anthony has been a part of the tennis team since his freshman year. This past summer, Anthony was a counselor at Camp Sunshine. Anthony loves Italian food, specifically lasagna. Anthony Jordan.
Caitlin Jung has chosen to honor Miss Levering for being an amazing math teacher. Caitlin has been a member of student council since her freshman year as a class representative. Caitlin is also a member of Stoughton Leadership Institute and is currently the fundraiser co-chair. Caitlin is involved with peer mediation, JSA, and math team. Caitlin is an active volunteer for the Stoughton Public Library, where she is involved with the Homework Club and Teen Advisory Board. In addition to her numerous activities at school, Caitlin works part-time at Walgreens. Caitlin spends her free time enjoying music and reading. Caitlin Jung.
Connor Kavanaugh has chosen to honor Mr. Prudent. Connor has played boys soccer for 3 years, and he is also a member of the marching band, jazz band, and drum club. Connor has participated in the science fair his freshman and sophomore years, and has been a member of Destination Imagination for 1 year. Connor also referees for Stoughton Youth Soccer. Connor loves chocolate. Connor Kavanaugh.
Been both a member of the SHS Drama Department and a student council representative since freshman year. Rebecca is also a member of the peer mediation program. Rebecca volunteered with the Homework Help program at the South School during her sophomore year and volunteered at the South School Pumpkin Patch Fair for the past 2 years. Rebecca also does the annual food drive and the annual mission trip at her church, which she has helped with for the past 2 years. Rebecca loves working with children. Rebecca Bitsuni.
Artie Patel has chosen to honor her 8th grade math teacher, Mrs. DeCasey. Artie is a representative of her class and is one of the officers of the Stoughton High School DECA chapter. Artie plays field hockey, tennis, and also runs track. Outside of school, she works a part-time job at Dunkin' Donuts and likes to go shopping. Artie Patel.
Bhumi Patel has chosen to honor Miss Osborne. Bhumi has been a member of the Stoughton Leadership Institution for 3 years and is currently the workshop manager. Bhumi is also a part of the Buddies Club and peer mediation. For the past year, Bhumi has been a tutor at the Homework Center. She is also a counselor at the YMCA summer camp and works part-time as junior assistant activity leader at the YMCA. Bhumi Patel.
Jonathan Podesta has chosen to honor Caitlin Valera. John is the vice president of the class of 2017. He's a member of the SHS marching band, jazz band, and jazz combo. Plays on the ice hockey team and has joined the math team this year. During the summer, he works as a lifeguard at Camp Westwoods. John is one of the drum majors in the marching band. He's committed to the success of the class of 2017 and is involved in many fundraising and other school-sponsored events. In his free time, he loves to play saxophone and piano and spend time with his friends and family. Jonathan Podesta.
Kellen Queen Union has chosen to honor her 8th grade English teacher, Ms. Shauna Landry. Kellen has been a member of the Student Council for 3 years and is currently the treasurer. She also plays an active role in the Stoughton High School's math team and tutors students in her free time in a range of subjects. Kellen works with the athletic trainer in the fall as a clinical student, along with swimming in the winter and running spring track. Over the summer, Kellen worked as a lifeguard and a swim instructor at Maplewood Day Camp. You can find Kellen scooping ice cream among the cows at Crescent Ridge. Kellen Queenan.
Samantha Rowan has chosen to honor Mrs. Keza. Samantha has been a member of the marching band for 3 years, and she is currently a section leader as well as secretary of the band. Sam has been a member of jazz band and jazz choir for 3 years. She is also the secretary of the class of 2017. She participates in St. James Parish's food drive and mission week yearly, and worked at IKEA this past summer. Sam likes to spend as much time as possible with friends and family. Samantha Rowan.
Josh Roos has chosen to honor Mr. Mark, his 8th grade history teacher. Josh has been a member of the baseball team since his freshman year and a member of the golf team since his sophomore year. He has been named a golf captain for the next season. For the 3rd consecutive season, Josh will be coaching his Stoughton youth basketball team. He also works as a counselor at Maplewood Country Day Camp in Easton and as an umpire for Stoughton youth baseball. Josh loves to do anything that involves sports. Josh Roos.
Ross Shore has chosen to honor Mr. Margolis, his 8th grade science and homeroom teacher. Ross enjoys so many activities at Stoughton High School. He is on the student council, has sung with 3 choirs, and will be performing his 4th theatrical production later this month. Ross was a member of the Destination Imagination Dream Team that won the 2015 regional and state championships for its community outreach project focusing on homelessness. Ross loves playing sports with his friends, especially baseball and basketball. Ross loves being able to do a bunch of random things that he will probably not mention on his college application, such as juggling and perfectly executed belly flops. Ross.
Ryan Sullivan has chosen to honor Anthony Perry. Ryan is a member of the football, basketball, and baseball teams. He will be a captain of both the basketball and baseball teams for his junior and senior seasons. Ryan works for both Dirt Dog Sports and the Stoughton Recreation Department during the summers by teaching younger kids baseball skills and fundamentals. Also, Ryan has coached a Stoic basketball team this past winter. Ryan Sullivan.
Graciela Terrones has chosen to honor Mr. Tribe. Graciela is the Vice President of the Destination Imagination Club, a competition she has participated in for 6 years. Graciela is also an active member of the Recycling Club and Step Up. Through Step Up, she traveled to Peru last summer and volunteered at 4 different schools by building lunch tables and teaching children English. She also spent her summer volunteering at Camp Mendocino, a camp for underprivileged inner city kids of the Bay Area in California. Graciela Terrones. Courtney Weiner has chosen to honor Mrs. Lowbury. Courtney has been a member of the cheerleading team and a class of 2017 representative since freshman year. Courtney is very involved with the Jewish Youth Movement, BBYO, and is currently serving as her chapter's vice president. Courtney recently spent time in Israel volunteering and exploring, works as a lifeguard, and teaches swimming lessons at the Stoughton YMCA. Courtney loves singing, shopping, and spending quality time with her friends. Courtney Weiner.
Caroline Woodard has chosen to honor her 3rd grade teacher, Mrs. Bonnie. Caroline has been a member of the field hockey team since sophomore year. Caroline dances year-round. She is currently a member of the peer mediation program. She is also involved in her church, participating in the annual food drive and mission trip. Caroline works part-time at Town Squad Pizza. Caroline loves animals and she fosters dogs for Little Paws National Rescue. Caroline Woodard.
Alyssa Ferrandis has chosen to honor honor Mrs. Jillian McDonald. Alyssa has been a member of the softball team for 3 years. She is also a member of SAD and peer leadership. Alyssa works part-time at Foley's Backstreet Grill, and she enjoys volunteering at St. James Church to help those in need. Alyssa Ferrandes.
Miranda Murata has chosen Mrs. Lee as her sponsor. Miranda is a proud member of Step Up to Excellence, DECA, and Buddies Club. This summer, Miranda spent 4 weeks traveling Spain and teaching English to children in the northern region. Miranda Murata.
Connor Nye has chosen to honor Mrs. Wallace. Connor has participated in marching band for 5 years, and he is the band vice president. He is on the golf team and is an editor for the school newspaper, the SHS Night. Connor works at Amelia's part-time and volunteers at his church. Connor loves politics. Connor Nye.
Smeet Patel has chosen to honor Mrs. Murphy. Smeet is a DECA officer. Smeet has been a member of spring and winter track. Smeet is also a tutor at the Stoughton Public Library and works at Stop & Shop. Smeet is included with Science Olympiad and Buddies Club. Smeet likes to learn about the stock market. Smeet Patel.
Joseph Piana has chosen to honor Shirley Fugate. Joseph has been playing baseball for the school since freshman year. He has also participated in football and indoor track. Joseph is currently a member of DECA, the math team, and journalism club. He is also an advisory mentor for a group of sophomores. Joseph works part-time at Walgreens and has taken part in many community events through Walgreens. He is proudly known as Joe from Walgreens by his peers. Joe Piana.
Has chosen to honor Mrs. Morrison. Elizabeth has been a member of the volleyball team for 4 years. Elizabeth is also a member of the Science Olympiad and Buddies Club. Elizabeth tutors at the Stoughton Public Library Homework Center. Elizabeth is a counselor at the Bridge Center and an advisory mentor. Elizabeth loves amusement parks. Elizabeth Slade.
Emily Wilson has chosen to honor Mrs. Lee. Emily has been a member of the varsity cheerleading team for 4 years and is currently varsity captain. Emily is also a member of student council in the math team. She volunteers at the Wollaston Child Care Center and works part-time at D'Angelo's. Emily Wilson. To officially induct all new members, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands, and will always maintain and encourage the high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Now for closing remarks.
I would like to say congratulations to all of you, and thank you all so much for coming. So we are going to meet you downstairs in a moment in the cafeteria for refreshments, and the inductees are going to stay on stage for pictures. Thanks again.